So it makes sense. If your carpets, rugs, and other soft surfaces trap dirt, dust, and allergens, sooner or later, they're no longer able to be a filter. That means you're just breathing it all in. Joseph Pais with UpFront Home Services can help you air things out with cleaning services that are effective, environmentally sensitive, and safe. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, the allergies right here, right now. Okay, let's first address the name of your company, UpFront Home Services. You do all kinds of home services, but that UpFront thing was a concerted effort for you to make sure you conveyed the right message based on some experiences you had seen.
Well, transparent pricing, that's the foundation of it all. I mean, the other guys go into the home and they sell because they charge very little. And they figured out, oh, we have to sell more to actually make what we're supposed to make, to clean carpet.
Or the add-on stuff. It's like, okay, I called you to clean my carpet. Okay, oh, you wanted us to clean it with a substance? We got to charge more for that. Oh, you want us to put some muscle into it? We got to charge more for that. The other thing that people are concerned about is who's coming into their home. You know who's coming in our home.
Exactly. Background checks are so important. You wouldn't believe just what's out there that wants to come into your door and see what's inside. I mean, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And then also what you're cleaning our floors with. You know, we have our kids, you know, babies crawling on floors, we have our pets on floors, and we're breathing in everything that's in our home. What you're cleaning with is important too.
I've heard so many stories, but a big one that happens a lot is a lot of cleaners use cheap cleaning products like butyls and things that are really harmful. And there's a lot of carpet cleaners that actually have lung disease and stuff from it. I've heard of pets dying in the home because of products aren't being used properly. Birds are especially susceptible to
what they're breathing in.
Yes, exactly.
So your products are all natural, citrus based.
Exactly.
All right. Carpet cleaning services. Let's just start with, a lot of times we are so used to being in the house that we don't notice certain things, but one thing that will get us right away is a pet stain. Or at least a couple of days later you'll be like, somebody did something.
Yeah, you go nose blind really quickly. It's one of my favorite things that you say. You know, you don't see where they go, but then the light pops on. You're like, whoa, there's everything all over the place.
And you say light pops on because you all have an actual light that can detect where it is. Because it's one thing to just clean the whole carpet, but there are special treatments you might have to do where the actual pet stain might be.
Right, you need to be able to wash the urine away. There's a couple things that we go after specifically, not just the stain, but the actual ammonia causing bacteria in the urine. A lot of companies don't do that. We use multiple products to eliminate the bacteria and the ammonia and the stain, of course.
And and then you'll see, like, the problem with the stain like that is that on the top you may see something, but down below that carpet pad is soaking up much more, so you got to get deep.
Yeah, you got to get way deep. And sometimes there's a point where that pad is just like a sponge, and I don't care how many times you wring it out, you eventually got to replace the sponge, and we do that too.
Okay, towel and grout cleaning, because there's nose blind and the other thing, but this is a situation where you think, oh, but wasn't that grout always dark gray?
Well, you know, and you can go nose blind with tile and grout too. I can't tell you how many boys pee by the toilet.
Oh, stop! No, you're right. Well, because tile and grout, especially the grout, is porous, so it soaks in everything.
Yes. Have you seen it on TikTok where they use the shaving cream trick to try to get things out? There's so many tricks, but just get it steamed.
Just call y'all and get it steamed out.
Don't go crazy.
Yeah, do it right in a whole bit. All right. The other surfaces that sometimes people forget about because it takes it, whether you're cooking and the grease in the house, all that type of stuff, are your sofas and chairs and all those types of rugs and soft surfaces.
Yes, all those soft surfaces. Gosh, there's as much fabric on a sofa as there is in a room of carpet typically. Most people don't know that. And it's interesting how much gets sucked into it. So when you hit it,
Oh, and what's in that little poof of air that when you hit it, and
all
it can be dust and all skin cells, dust, even like bug dander, roach dander, all that type of stuff. So get that out. Okay, when we say home services, you look around the home to all those little things that oftentimes we are not thinking about, and one of them is that dryer vent. And I remember doing a story on a house fire years ago, and the inspector said, "Oh, it was caused by the dryer." I'm like, "What was it caused by the dryer?" It's the dryer vent, and we're not talking about when you pull the lint out of the little thing. But it's in an area that most of us cannot get to, but you can get to it.
Well, exactly. I mean, there's a huge pipe that runs out. Sometimes there's a booster fan there because the pipe was too long in the first place, and it's just, we get right to it. There's a lot of DIY stuff out, and we end up fixing that too. It gets crazy.
Get it done professionally.
Get it done once a year at least, please.
The other out of sight, out of mind thing are our air ducts, and so it's they're like transferring air, blowing in from one room to the next, but we got to know what's in the air ducts. ducts, even if you have a brand new house.
Well, and there's a lot of odor-causing things that happen in air ducts too. I mean, like there's still homes that have smokers in it, believe it or not. It's still out there. You got to clean your air ducts.
Yeah.
That's oof. Even the dog dander, the odors and stuff. You're moving into a home. Construction dust. All of that, you want to get it cleaned out because you're just breathing all that stuff. You want to breathe sawdust? I don't.
Yeah, right. No, I don't. Okay, how do we know it's time to get the air ducts cleaned? Because most of us aren't going to climb up there and look.
I like to say if you haven't had it done, get it done. Every 3 years is the most ideal. If you have allergies, once a year is ideal. It's so important to keep up with it.
Yeah.
But if you can pop open even the main return and you look up, there's dust bunnies all around. Yeah, it's time. If it's dirty on the grills, it's time.
Another service you do that it can really save us a lot of money. You walk into a room and you'll see where the carpet has just been. It's like it's stretched, so there's bumps everywhere, and it's loose, and it makes the room look shabby. Well, you can stretch it back and make it nice and tight, so it looks almost new.
Exactly. You don't have to ride that wave. We can get that fresh and clean, and we have a lifetime warranty on that. So if it ever comes back, we come back, and that's at no charge to take care of it again.
And that's what your customers like. In fact, a couple of customer reviews. Jason said, "Thank you for being one of the most professional teams I've ever encountered. It has been a long time since I felt like a company cared about customers. As long as UpFront Home Service is in business, they have my business." And Lisa said, "They care about doing excellent work. My carpet is about 15 years old and looks brand new again." Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. UpFront Home Services has a special offer for Great Day Houston viewers. When you get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned, you'll get a 4th room of carpet cleaned for free. The number to call right there on your screen, 832-481-6581. Again, that's 832-481-6581, or online at upfronthomeservices.com.